Now here's a special report from Blue Eye Media. And now from our global friendly partners.
We have some extremely serious breaking news right now. According to Reuters, Donald Trump is preparing to deploy the National Guard into Washington, D.C. Reuters is reporting that the United States military is preparing for what could be a deployment of about 1,000 National Guardsmen into Washington, D.C. This is a very small city. I live in Washington, D.C. This is not like Los Angeles, hundreds and hundreds of square miles. This is a much smaller area. Here's the thing. Donald Trump is doing this based on what he says there are high crime rates. As a D.C. resident, I'll tell you firsthand, I feel safe in this city and always have. It's a city. Of course, there are always instances of crime, but it hasn't been worse than previous years ever. He's making an announcement at 10 a.m. Obviously, things can change between now and then. I will be providing you on-the-ground live coverage as the National Guard is potentially deployed into the city. So spread the word so more people know. Subscribe to my Substack to support my work at the link in my bio, and follow along for all the news you need to know about, so get ready.
Donald Trump plans to take over D.C. tomorrow. This is not a drill, and you should be concerned. I'm going to read to you what he wrote on his Temu Twitter, but real quick, before I read that, I want to say two things. Number one, told you so. Told you that whatever he does to immigrants, he's going to do to United States citizens. We told you that before you voted for him, that this was his plan all along, to target United States citizens. Number two, I have receipts from 2 years ago that I have kept for this exact moment. I kept the receipts to show you that everything this motherfucker said he was going to do, that he was going to do. And you called us fearmongers. You said we were wrong. You didn't believe us. I'm going to show you the receipts. But first, let me show you what he posted on Temu Twitter. We're having a news conference tomorrow. By the way, today is August 10th. So he's talking about August 11th. We're having a news conference tomorrow in the White House. I'm going to make our Capitol safer and more beautiful than it ever was before. The homeless have to move out immediately. We will give you places to stay, but far from the Capitol. The criminals, you don't have to move out. We're going to put you in jail where you belong. It's all going to happen very fast, just like the border. We went from millions pouring in to zero in the last few months. This will be easier. Be prepared. There will be no more Mr. Nice Guy. We want our Capitol back. Listen to every fucking word he said. First of all, it'll be just like the border. This is our nation's capital, not a national border. People can freely come and go in and out of our nation's capital, but he's making it sound like he's going to stop that. He's going to stop your freedom of movement. Number two, the homeless must move out immediately, as if the people that are unhoused have a house to move out of. This is sick, demented mind thinking. But let me show you my receipts from 2 years ago, because notice in here he says you'll be given a place to stay and it'll be far away from the Capitol. Jolly, where's he going to put all these homeless people, all these unhoused people? I want you to understand something. These unhoused people are United States citizens, and their only crime is not having a house. That's their crime. But I have receipts from 2 years ago to show you exactly what he plans to do.
Under my strategy, working with states, we will ban urban camping wherever possible. Violators of these bans will be arrested. We will then open up large parcels of inexpensive land, bring in doctors, psychiatrists, social workers, and drug rehab specialists, and create 10 cities where the homeless can be relocated.
Concerned yet? Because that is an internment camp. He just described an internment camp paid for and operated by the federal government. And he posted that in April of 2023. And I have rung the bell on this issue ever since he posted it, but I couldn't get any fucking body to listen to me. Hey, he's going to make internment camps and put United States citizens in it. Oh, you're just fear-mongering. Now he says he's going to deploy the military in D.C. So I reported earlier that Donald Trump plans to take over D.C. tomorrow, according to a post he put up on Temu Twitter. And he's going to have a press conference, I'm hearing, at 10 a.m. tomorrow at the White House, where he'll lay out his plan to take over D.C. Well, what we're hearing from Reuters and other news sources is part of that plan is to deploy the military. He says the military is there to help police up D.C. Number one, it is not the military's job to conduct law enforcement duties, especially on U.S. soil. That is absolutely outside the parameters of the United States military, and the president using the United States military to police U.S. citizens, to do law enforcement activities. That is absolutely unacceptable. This is borderline martial law. This is martial law light. Number two, he's saying it will be 1,000 National Guards. D.C. is a small area. That's a lot of people to be on the streets of D.C. Number three, this is very, very important. Crime is not up in D.C. Just because Small Balls or whatever his name is, allegedly, because I've seen no proof other than a good old-fashioned passionate ass whooping, allegedly got jumped while stopping a carjacking, probably never happened. Just because that happened doesn't mean that there's increased crime in D.C. This is just a narrative. Every time Donald Trump wants to do some stupid fuck illegal shit, he makes a narrative, and the fucking MAGA crowd eats it up. Just eats it up. Because number four, the actual reason behind this entire thing is not to distract us from the Epstein files like everybody keeps saying. Guys, I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I promise you I can focus on the president doing illegal shit and deploying the military on U.S. soil in D.C. and conducting martial law light while simultaneously not stopping to talk about the Epstein files, because we won't. Jeffrey Epstein's best friend up in the White House will never hear us stop talking about it. But listen to me. The reason he's doing this is so that he doesn't have to cede power. He's currently, as we speak, right now, having maps redrawn across the country to rig the 2026 election and subsequently the 2028 election. And he wants to make sure that if everything goes to plan, nobody tries to kick him out. And if everything doesn't go to plan, nobody tries to kick him out. This is moving the Overton window to get you accustomed to having military in the street, and then he's going to expand this to other blue cities and states.
Follow Blue Eye Media for exclusive insights and breaking news sources from global-friendly outlets that you won't get from the mainstream TV and radio outlets of America. Learn how to play the flute of the globe and learn the real truth.